Welcome to a new day in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I'm having a slight problem at the moment with these guys coming in and attacking me. Just going to grab this. Now, I seem to have a slight infestation of these alien insects at the moment, and things are not going according to plan, if I'm completely honest, guys. Because at the end of the previous video I said that I was going to rebuild my hover vehicle. Well, I've had a slight problem. Not here anyway, so I'm going to take that out and drop that into there. Because what's actually happened is I went out and mined some iron ore, but I've realised I don't have enough silicon to actually build the upgrades that I actually want. So what I've been doing is making some fuel and some multi-charges, because what we're going to have to do is get out and about and see if we can find some silicons. Actually, just hook the tent as well while I'm at it, and just drop the tent away. Probably could do with just shoving some of this stuff, actually. Yeah, actually just shove some of this stuff into here as well. And what I want to do is pick up this portable constructor, because what we're going to have to do is get out and see what we can find. And what I'm thinking is maybe going west for the moment and see what's in that direction. So we should just have a look. Yeah, we got 26 fuel, that should be enough. And I did select the tutorial mission for and I did select the tutorial mission to see if I could do that, but I think we're going to change it back, because I don't know if this one's not ready yet. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is see if we can wait for this one to regenerate. I don't know how long it's going to go before. Harvesting contaminated wood, action and reaction. I don't know. Fend off the legacy. I don't really want to do that, so I was hoping to do that mission, but anyway, guys, as you can see, if I show you, as you can see up in the top right, there's plenty of stuff away, and the problem is I can't take that portable constructor with me because I don't have enough, how can you say, carry capacity with this ship. So we're going to have to go out, find some silicon, and then come back. I've got plenty of the rest of the items I've got. Trouble is, if we don't find a silicon mine, I'm going to be reduced to rocks. Oh, great. There's the ubiquitous spiders. I suppose I need the XP. So we might as well kill the boogers. Oops, I just shot my own ship. I just shot him. Where are you? It's all good XP. So, and while I'm doing this, guys, whoops! Big thank you for your comments and feedback. I agree with you completely about the ore scanner, and to be honest, I'm not too sure why they actually made that decision, because it's not like the ore scanner was difficult to build, and I think it just introduced another element to the game in that early game. I think in some ways they've slightly dumbed down the start now, because as a couple of you pointed out, that the ore scanner now isn't really needed until you start mining the advanced elements. So it's a bit of a redundant technology now. And also a big thank you to Mark Dunlop for that bit of information about that somebody's experimenting with digging a trench around their base to stop the base invasions. I think that's a good example of some of the innovation that we're now going to get with respect to the, how can you say, the base defense. I mean, I quite like the idea. And one of the things I thought about, because I thought about building a base out in the water, and it suddenly struck me that maybe if you dug a trench on the water. I mean, I don't know if water actually flows in Empyrion. I've never really tried. But I mean, it'd be really great if you dug a trench, built a base next to some water, and then dug a trench, and then the water flowed in, so you had a moat around your base. I mean, I don't know how successful that would be in keeping. Oh, we found a junkyard. Okay, we may have a change in strategy here, guys. That's 400 odd meters away. Junkyards are really nice. Right, we're going to go back for my pick up some resources. We may have to do 2 trips here. I mean, if any of you guys have not found a junkyard, junkyards can be a good source of resources, but it can also be a very good temporary base from a construction point of view. Assuming they haven't changed them. I mean, it's possible they've changed them. Back to talking about bases. Something else that occurred to me. So we got an alien tower there. We're not going to worry about that. Yeah, the other thing that occurred to me is that, picking up on the moat idea, is if you built a base right on top of a mountain with shears and then dug out the sides to create vertical sides. I mean, you wouldn't be able to get to it in a hover vehicle, but you could do it with an SV or a CV, and you could build a mountaintop base. And if you cover the whole top of the mountain with your base requirements, let's see, let's pick out here. The trouble is how much am I going to be able to put into this ship so that it will take off? This is going to be the problem. Actually, put that in the fridge. Actually, while I'm looking at it, it can be stored in the fridge. You can go in the cargo box. Maybe we can get a bit more. I mean, I might have to. Well, I can almost guarantee I'm going to need to make several trips. I mean, we've got some iron ingot. I didn't make. Okay, what I'm going to do is try and save weight. Back in all that. Leave the iron ingots behind. Maybe. Whoops. Well, in some ways, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be like flying a brick, isn't it? Yes. It's going to get off the ground. Right, where's the junkyard? The engine compartment's that way. Yeah, it's just about flying. Oh, map. Junkyard. Set the waypoint. And then the junkyard is to the west. And get this thing. Hopefully the ground will be completely flat. We were barely off the ground because the ship is so overloaded. Yeah, I may even have to make 3 trips with this. We're getting close enough so that if push comes to shove, I can always walk to the junkyard. Yeah. So here we are. Let's have a quick. So we got plenty of stuff around here. We got a source of iron plates. Jump out here. And just where we deploy. Well, I can shove the portable constructor in there, and of course we're going to have to do this the long-winded way. And a controller. Don't think. I mean, I think I kept everything. Okay, we're overloaded. That's okay. Just put everything in here like that. You could probably put some of the fuel cells in now. Because we got, actually you could put all the fuel cells in actually. Because we got the biofuel and a detox kit. That could probably go in to save a bit of volume as well. Keep the bike with me just in case. And empty this out completely. Anything else? Yeah, got some. And cargo box. You have to leave everything in the fridge for the moment. Just whack everything in here. Well, we got. Why have I got that those tins in there. Tins in the fridge. And might as well eat a bit of food. I'm just going to jump back in. I mean, we will be back to... Yeah, you can see here the ship. I mean, this would be a really good source of resources. But first things first, let's get back to the portable constructor. You can see how well it flies now. So the outward bound journeys are going to be really good. Yeah, wow. Positively flying on the return journey. Herbs. Hopefully we should be really great if we could do this in 2 trips. Once then again, I suppose 3 trips is 3 trips. That's all we can do. Iron deposit. I mean, even the iron deposit's not that far away. So should I need some more iron? Although I shouldn't think so, because we can now recover steel plates from the junkyard. Grab spice. In fact, I'd be half tempted if there was more resources around here. I wouldn't mind evolving the junkyard into another base. Right, before we do anything, let's turn the ship round so we're facing in the right direction, so that we don't have to do that awkward maneuver again. Okay, let's just right. F4. No, can't use logistics. We're not that close. Or again. Oh, come on! I'm stood right next to it. Yeah, Wally. I mean, 250 ingots is going to be fairly heavy load to drop on the... I don't know, it's not that heavy. We might get away with this. And of course, we're just going to up that, clear that, jump in the ship, then just sink to the ground. Oh, okay, and let's just clear this. Remove the... Okay. Constructor, delete it. Don't want it now. Definitely got everything here, so let's just get off to the junkyard. Yeah, 2 trips is going to be more than adequate. I mean, there's effectively nothing of any great interest in that alien tower at the moment. Let's just get back to here. I think that was the same spot I heard footsteps last time. Maybe there is something there that wants to attack me. Right. Maybe we'll check out this alien watchtower on the way through. So I'm not expecting anything great here, because as far as I know, there's nothing inside them, because they're like legacies of the Talon. Yeah, can't see anything in here. I mean, it might come back in a mission at a later time, but let's just get over to the junkyard. Oh, great. I'm the wrong way round. I should have to go a little bit further south, like this. There's spiders. I wonder if they're going to follow me. That mission active, yeah. Activate mission. Yeah. Yep. You guys have just signed your death warrant. that. Grab that. Hopefully, once we've killed 10 more spiders, get our reputation up another level. I can't remember how far down we are. What's our reputation with the Talon? Yeah, I mean, we'd have to kill quite a few more to get to friendly. We'd have to do that mission another 3 times. But that would be okay. I think what we can do now is just park the other vehicle about. Want it too far away. Let's park here. And actually deploy second one. And that can go in there. Put the meat we've just picked up in the fridge. That can go in there. That can go in the fridge. Right, we emptied all the controllers. Yeah, that's good. So we've now got everything here that could be of use. Let's just sort this out a little bit. Take out the non-production orientated stuff. And that can now go into here. I know where it all is. So we've got that fuel there. And I haven't got my jetpack on. So let's just check out the base here. We've got a cannon turret that we can take apart. And actually, if I got on my offer, yeah, we've got plenty of multi-charge fuel. Actually, we got some. Actually, I don't want retrieve blocks. What we're really after is this, some glass and some silicon. Right, what we got here? And we should be able to get something from this. Yeah, we've got electronics. Electronics is going to be very useful because that is a silicon substitute. We can grab some of this stuff. Let's see what we've got in here. And of course, we're not going to run short of steel plates now. Right, there's some there. What we got? What's this? No. That's steel blocks. That's a ventilator. I mean, I could use this to build a base, but at the moment I'm just quite happy to. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. I'm not getting as much from here as I was hoping for. I used to get quite a lot of good stuff from these in the past. That's a waste of time. Certainly grab the food processor. Fiber, let's get that there. What we got here? Yeah, we'll take that. That'll be useful. Grab that fuel tank. And we got some fuel. Well, I'll certainly take that. That could be useful. Apartment. O2 tank. The O2 station. Okay, let's just. Ammunition for a weapon that I haven't built yet. Okay, let's just. Well, mechanical components. We're all going to make a useful contribution. Of course, we'll take all of the cargo container apart as well. We're certainly going to take the capacitors and the steel plates. Nothing else here. Electronics, yes. All going to help the what I'm going to be building. Let's take this. I've just had a thought, guys. I mean, I've got one more room to make, but if I get into here and change missions back to the tutorial, because what I want to do is actually get that mission working. Okay, come on game, why aren't you activating that mission? Oh, it's there. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to build the vessel from scratch so that I can actually complete this mission. So what we're going to have to do is make a starter kit. We have to make a cockpit, and I certainly want another fuel tank and another generator. We're going to make 3 of these. We can always take them apart again afterwards. And just shove this in here. Oops, don't want that. Put that in there. And I mean, I'm very worried about this silicon. I mean, steel plates, electronics, but we've got some electronics, so not that much though. We'll make. Whoops, what am I doing? I only want four of those to start with. We'll just let all that build up while we carry on exploring. So, see what's in this side here. Whoops. Right, what we got in here? Oh, well, certainly food pack would be useful. Fire chamber. 2 food packs. Okay. Access locker. What we got here? Got up here. Right. So we've now got the beginnings of some food. I was hoping for some medical stuff actually. What we got here? Operating towel. We got some. Let me take the bandages. It's got some more electronics. Take that. Definitely not going to say no to that. And that's going to drop onto that, isn't it? Fine. Got some more food. I think we'll wait for that to deconstruct or disappear first. Come back for that. And we can get that. So give us some more electronics. Yeah, doing quite well here. I don't think there's anything in these. These are just steel pipes. But we could have that. I mean, this would be pretty good as a temporary base. Place the generator on the ground. Yes, okay, thank you. Oh, I must have emptied that. I failed there, guys. Is anything else here? I think we've got some couple of ventilators over there. We've got this cannon turret, which I'm not going to be able to carry, so I might as well take it apart and recover what we can from it. So it's going to take a little while to do it. Nearly there. Right, congratulations, Commander. You successfully completed chapter on Vessels of the Robinson Protocol. Okay, let's go. I don't know what the next part of the mission is. Put that in there. Find a suitable mining location. These are marked on the drills and resource deposits. Okay. So just put that there. And what we can do is, well, where's my other vehicle? There we are. I'm going to put this into the fridge. Don't need that. I'm going to take this out for the moment because there's no point in storing any of this in here. I'm just going to shove as much of this in as possible. That's up and running. And it's getting a bit dark. And I've got no idea how long this video is lasting, as I did not set my timer. Apologies for that, guys. I think what I can do is just make a start on building the ship up. And I need some blocks as well, don't I? Okay, so I think we're going to make some. We're going to probably make the base out of carbon composite, and then have some steel blocks. If we do 20 of each. And this is the reason why this actual finding the junkyard makes this so attractive, because what I should be able to do is pop this here, and it means we've got a nice flat platform to build things up on, and that's just clear the junk away. Actually, I'm just going to salvage. So I've got a nice, good work area here. And just clear this off as well. There's another antenna there. We're certainly going to take that out. Okay. God, that's a waste of time, but we can certainly take that and that. That's a waste. I mean, we could actually. I don't know if this will. Let's retrieve that. Nope, didn't retrieve it. So we've got a nice now. What we got now is a nice big open area here. What I'm thinking, guys, is to have a base across here like this. And we're going to move the core out, so we'll probably keep the steel blocks as the base of the hover vehicle. And then let's see what we got here. Right, we got some carbon composites. Don't need the chainsaw, just put that in there. Everything going. What we're going to do is put those on the side for the moment as well. And I'll put that down. I think we're just going to make a very basic start, and then I'll wind the video up, guys. Right, what I'm going to do is, I know this is stupid, but I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to salvage them back again. I know it's a waste of resources, but I think these only require nanotubes and steel plates. So, what we're going to do is, I think if we put 1, 2, 3 of the air and oops, just picking that up. The generator, that's the fuel tank. So if we put, I'm thinking is we put you one row back, and then what we can do is put the core and 2 RCSs in the front there. And what I'm thinking is we'll have that there, and then that will leave a gap for the controllers. Take the core out before we do anything substantial. Can I make another core? I'll just get this basics done. Yeah. Right, we can make another core. Got some blocks here. And leave the thrusters there for the moment because I don't really need them. I'm just going to make up. Actually, go there. I'm just going to make this core. How am I doing? I'm going through the silicon really quickly, so there's no way I'm going to make these thrusters, even though I've got. So we're going to have to go out and get some more silicon. This is another reason why I didn't want to strip down the other ship. What on earth is that? We've got some floating and yellow light things here. Okay, we've got the core. Yeah, so we may have to make another excursion to find silicon. But this isn't going to go as efficiently as I was hoping for. And what we're going to do is, yeah, oops, no. And what we're going to do is, well, we might as well salvage because we can't. And I think for completeness, we'll put a block in there. Put the 4 about there. And then hopefully I hook up the. We've got a computer and a couple of bits of electronics from the core. And what type of cockpit I like? I want something that's going to be fit. I mean, will that fit? Let me see. It's going to be a little bit tricky, icky, tricky. I don't want anything that's going to be too big. I mean, that's my classic one that I like to use. Am I going to stick with that? Let me just see. This is 3 by 2 by 4. I don't want that one. Okay, maybe we'll go with something a little bit different from I normally have. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And what I'm thinking is we're going to have the base underneath like that, and then I will take out the extra items from this. What I will do is recover the. I mean, I don't really want to take anything more off of this ship at the moment. I mean, I could take the armor locker off. We don't need that, don't we? So let's just retrieve the armor locker. And leave the antenna scanner on there for the moment because I may need it. What we can do. Let's just. Where would I put the armor locker? Got thrusters there. Would have the support there. My instinct is to have. Okay, maybe I'm not going to put the armor locker on just for the moment because I want to build the ship backwards. Okay. This isn't going according to plan. What I'm going to do is just knock out got the thrusters. And I make 2 RCSs. We've got the electronics, hopefully, for this. Right, that's the 2 RCSs built. I'm just going to. I think we're going to drop the RCSs just behind the cockpit like that. Oops. So that's ready to go, and I think that's about as far as I can get at the moment, guys, because I am getting very short on silicon, so I'm going to have to go out and try and find some more silicon, even despite the assistance from the junkyard here. We've only got 12 silicon left, and to make, I mean, I'm going to need at least 6 thrusters. No, 8 thrusters, isn't it? Forward, back, side, left, and right. So we're going to need about 8 thrusters. And to make 8 thrusters, we're going to need electronics, and it's the motors and the electronics that are going to cause the biggest problem. I mean, we've got nanotubes, so it's the electronics here. You can see that I need 1 silicon ingot for every single piece of electronics. I mean, we've got 4 there, but that's, I'm going to say, we don't actually, we've only got 2 electronics. So we definitely got to get out and find some silicon. Just going to but I think that's going to be for the next part, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. We got the beginnings of our very basic hover vehicle Mark II. And as I say, my idea is that we're going to extend this underneath of a lift platform. We're probably going to go a bit wider, and of course I will be rebuilding this over time, because what I would like to do is maybe make it into a bit more of a hover tank. I'd certainly like to get the, let's just have a look, see what we can unlock. I certainly want the minigun turrets. I mean, I think I've got everything unlocked here that I need for this there. I mean, the Mark II engines could be very useful because I'm already up to level 9. I mean, medium thrusters, I suppose we could undo an unlock from that. I mean, it'd be nice to put a harvester on the front, actually. Maybe we'll consider doing that. So we have to unlock this here. Clone chamber. I mean, we could get to a med bay. I mean, the med bay would be useful if I could make one. So that's it. And we've got polarized hull shield, but that would need pentaxid. We got the pentaxid tank, so we'd have to put a pentaxid tank on there. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I don't think I'm gonna go with that just yet. Maybe once I've got out and explored a bit more. So if I leave some space for a pentaxid tank and the there, I mean that's 2. Actually, what I do need is water generator. Certainly going to make a wireless connect as well. So that there, and of course weapons. I think it's time. Oh, we've got the assault rifle unlocked. My temptation would be to go straight to a tier 2, but we haven't got a rifle upgrade kit. So, projectile pistol tier 2. No. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I'll say the next part we will go out and see what we can find in the way of silicon. I mean, we've got more areas to explore here. So we've got the Polaris there. Maybe we can kind of build up our reputation with the Talon, because there is silicon up here, but I can't mine it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.